An impossible encounter or an evolutionary test? A scenario where one of nature's deadliest creatures, the snake, faces off against the species that has shaped the world, humans, in equal numbers, sounds almost like a dystopian fantasy. However, this hypothetical situation encompasses many elements such as survival instinct, collective intelligence, venomous attacks, defensive reflexes, fear, and courage. Throughout history, humans have battled the wild, with intelligence as their greatest weapon. But this time, the enemy is a master of stealth: snakes. In this article, we examine a hypothetical situation where 100 humans face off against 100 snakes in an enclosed arena. Using scientific data, we analyze their chances of victory, possible tactics, the lethality of snake species, human behavioral psychology, and strategic advantages. This 10,000-word in-depth analysis is not only an entertaining thought experiment, but also an intriguing study on the limits of human-nature interaction. 2. The biological advantages and attack capabilities of snakes. Snakes are among the deadliest creatures in the wild. In this scenario, the 100 snakes consist of various species including venomous types, king cobra, viper, rattlesnake, and constrictors, such as pythons and anacondas. Primary advantages of snakes include camouflage and silent movement. They can blend into the environment and approach undetected. Venom injection. Some species can kill a human within minutes with a single bite. For example, the inland taipan's venom is potent enough to kill 100 people. Heat sensing and fast reflexes. They detect prey through thermal imaging and vibration sensitivity. Patience and ambush behavior. They may wait motionless for humans to make panic-driven mistakes. These traits give snakes a deadly edge in one-on-one confrontations with humans. 3. The evolutionary and collective advantages of humans. Humans are physically larger, stronger, and longer-lived than snakes. But their true advantage lies in intelligence, the ability to strategize, and teamwork. Even without weapons, 100 humans can overcome snakes through coordinated planning. Human advantages include collective intelligence. An organized group can isolate and neutralize snakes more effectively. Superior mobility. Humans can run, jump, and evade faster than snakes. Fear control and risk-taking. Courage increases through group psychology. Height advantage. Standing upright gives humans a top-down visual and positional edge. If the group forms a ring formation and uses coordinated attack-defense techniques, they can neutralize snakes one by one. 4. Snake species. Ranking by threat level. In this scenario, the 100 snakes likely represent a range of threat levels. Each species varies in its lethality and behavior. 5. Human strategies for victory. For the human group to win, they must follow specific strategies. A disorganized, panicked crowd will quickly fall, but with proper tactics, their odds of survival significantly increase. Ring formations. Creating a circular perimeter to corral snakes and eliminate them systematically. Divide and conquer. Splitting snakes into smaller, manageable groups to reduce risk per person. Attacking from above. Standing humans can stomp or kick, potentially lethal for snakes. Brave volunteers. A few individuals can act as decoys to lure snakes to controlled zones. Reflex training and fear management. Trusting instincts under pressure and suppressing fear is critical. Even with expected casualties, these strategies can tip the balance in favor of the humans. 6. Intelligence and coordination as strategic tools. Though individuals are at a disadvantage against snakes, a coordinated human group can balance this inequality. When 100 people move deliberately, their survival and success rates increase drastically. This section explains the tactical approach humans can adopt, grounded in science and logic. 6.1. The biological advantage of intelligence. The average human brain volume is around 1,350 cubic centimeter cubics. This allows for problem-solving, cooperation, tactics, and threat analysis. For example, a human can observe and learn snake behavior, while snakes act almost purely on instinct. This gives humans a knowledge-based attack advantage. 6.2. Target selection and prioritization. Fighting 100 snakes means one-on-one encounters. However, not all snakes are equally dangerous. An inland taipan or black mamba can kill within minutes, while a corn snake or grass snake poses little threat. Humans must prioritize neutralizing the venomous and aggressive snakes first, based on visual identification. Smart targeting dramatically increases survival odds. 6.3. Divide and conquer tactics. Dividing into subgroups of 10 to 15 people, each focusing on a zone, helps control chaos. Snakes are more dangerous when clustered. Isolating them into corners, then eliminating them using sticks, stones, or stomping tactics at safe distances is an effective way to minimize risk. 6.4. Use of tools. Environmental advantage. If the arena contains rocks, thick branches, or hard objects, humans can use them as makeshift weapons or shields. A snake's average reflex time is 40 to 70 milliseconds, deadly at close range. But with a 2-meter stick, the chance of disabling a snake rises to 90%. Attacking from a safe distance with improvised tools is both effective and safe. 6.5. Communication chain and observers. While some fight, others must act as observers. These individuals monitor snake movement, hidden threats. 6.6. Strong psychology. Control over panic. Most humans panic at the sight of snakes. A natural but fatal response. Sudden movements increase a snake's threat perception, triggering attacks. If people can control their breathing and remain still, many snakes may retreat, sensing the danger is gone. In ambush scenarios, this calmness can be life-saving. Mental composure is more valuable than physical strength. 7. Psychological warfare. The dual nature of fear. In this deadly confrontation, psychological factors may prove as decisive as physical ones. Both humans and snakes are governed by survival instincts, but fear manifests differently in each species. For humans, when faced with 100 snakes, most people experience primal fear. Snakes are evolutionarily coded as a danger cue. Ophidiophobia, the fear of snakes, is among the most common phobias. Even when not threatened, many people avoid snakes. This fear hampers organized group action and strategic thinking. During panic, people act individually, screaming, fleeing, or collapsing. Such chaos makes snakes more aggressive as rapid movements trigger their defensive instincts. However, when controlled, fear can become a motivator. People can perform beyond normal limits to protect themselves and others. Group psychology plays a major role. The leadership of a few brave individuals can inspire unity and strategic response. For snakes, while snakes don't have human-like emotions, their threat perception is sharp. A loud, moving crowd may trigger their fight-or-flight response. Some snakes may flee, others may bite. Defensive species like cobras or vipers become highly aggressive when surrounded, but even they prefer survival over confrontation. The more organized the humans, the more likely snakes are to flee. Psychological collapse. If even one person is bitten, panic can spread through the group. People may abandon formation and act irrationally. This opens them to more danger. Conversely, if a few snakes are killed or captured, group confidence grows and they become bolder in offense. Leadership and morale. In mass psychological situations like this, leadership is critical. A calm, knowledgeable individual can steer the group into rational action. In such chaos, morale becomes as vital as any weapon. Tactical morale strategies. Immediately evacuate a bitten person to reduce panic. Herd snakes into one corner to protect the rest of the group. Use loud shouting or ground thumping to deter snakes. Sweep the ground with synchronized footwork to control approaching snakes. Snake sensory thresholds. Snake nervous systems are highly sensitive to vibrations and movement. Loud noises or ground tremors may either repel or provoke them. Humans can use this by marching or stomping in unison to prompt snakes to flee. Conclusion: psychological warfare